Hello, hello. Who's ready for a good one? Happy 4th of July. Do I celebrate the 4th of July? Dude, I'm like pretty bad at celebrating holidays. Except for, okay, the only holidays that I like love or like the spirit of are really only like the end of the year holidays. Like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I think those are the holidays I fuck with. Everything else I don't really fuck with that much. I don't know why. Are we yapping a bit? Not really. I don't know, dude. What is the title? The title is the title. We're in the business of getting hard. It is July 4th. Hold on. Putting my shoe on. Oh my god, the Insta raid. XXX Canada. XXX, what up? We are doing the One Punch Man challenge. But I'm stalling, as I usually do. Thank you so much, Canada. Are you actually from Canada? If so, you gotta... Isn't there a Canada-Morocco game happening, like, now? The One Punch Challenge, but it's just punching some random dude. I was about to be like, I'd be down, but I wouldn't be down. Ooh, that is probably why the stream ended. Or you could just watch while you're streaming. Dude, I need to start doing that. I wonder how long it would take for my channel to get like flagged if I just ran the World Cup right now. Like in like a picture-in-picture. How good is YouTube? I feel like I'm so scared. I like don't really test YouTube. I'd be down to test YouTube someday. Play with fire. Ooh, that sounds sick. Watch and go barbecue. Guys, you know, fuck. My life is so hard right now. Like, I'm skipping out on like a July 4th barbecue / like party to stream Melee. To work out and stream Melee. How did we get here? How do we get to this point? How do you even mix the YouTube and Twitch chat? It's magic. Genuinely magic. I think FIFA is totally on top of that, more so than YouTube. You know what I saw people doing? Like, what if I put the game through like a filter? I don't know. What am I talking about? Dude, I feel like the morning, I like, half the conversations are about like hypotheticals. Are you gonna do more Minecraft content in the future? Nothing crazy, but there will like likely be more Minecraft content in the future. But don't wait on it. Missing major events to grind in the lab. You've really become a melee player. Dude, like, DC, like, I feel like I am fundamentally not, like, this challenge has changed me. It has actually, like, changed me so much. You know what I realized? I don't think melee is the game for me. That's the primary thing I've realized. You know, some games are like made for you and some games are not made for you. and before you guys ask, I am not gonna change the calendar today. Wait, should I change the calendar today? Should I change the calendar today or no? We got some yeses. Guys, I think League of Legends is the only game for me. Unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Ah. Blue. Whoa. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Looks like the next is red. You would be wrong. It is not red. Oh. All right, hold on. Ugh. Guys, what do we do? I kind of want a 7.0 it. Yesterday's ankle was not the worst. What about a 6.9? I think 6.9 will be fine. But what's the difference? Wait, 6.8 and 6.9 is the same thing, essentially. Oh, compromise. Big compromise, 6.9. Guys, I can't not. I have issues. I have issues. If there was a 6.85, I would do it. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, if it feels bad, I will go down. How about that? How about that? Okay, let's just say it was 6.8 and my body won't know the difference. What about that one? All right. So, Fred, you feel guilty? Dude, it's fine. It's fine. Did you see the clock rumor? What's the clock rumor? Wait, clock rumor? What? What's WCA? World Cubing Association? Is that what it is? The world's most cubing association. World Cubing... I don't know. All right, let's get it. 6.9. Wait, at this point, why don't we just go to 7? Ha, kidding. We'll stay at 6.9. Feels good so far. Do you want to try Rocket League? It is my favorite game, and I think you could make some good content out of the challenge. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to do Rocket League, but it does not inherently like interest me. So it probably wouldn't be for a while if I did end up doing it. Damn, I'm liking the blue, by the way. It kind of matches the heart rate until my heart rate goes higher. Guys, I like the switch. The calendar switch. Hello, Mafia boss. That I started doing some Pokemon Nuzlocke research. And dude, I can't get away from hardcore Nuzlocking Platinum Kaizo. I know it's impossible, but I keep being drawn towards it. I know it's impossible again, but that is like the most intriguing thing to me. It's like everything else, once I saw that game, I'm like, I can't look at any other game the same. 5-year effort. Wait, is Platinum Kaizo like, is it like randomized or no? Like, are there like random Pokemon and stuff? Or is it all like the same Pokemon in areas? Oh, it's not randomized. Sergey, yes, I am doing a challenge. 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 10K run every day for 100 days. There are RNG roles, but you have fixed Pokemon for regions. Interesting. I think I definitely don't want to do like a normal Nuzlocke though. I think items are kind of cringe. I think then it would have to be like a hardcore Nuzlocke of like an easier game. I do think items are cringe. Because I feel like you could just like spam items, no? I don't know though. So you're telling me there's no way you could luck into winning Platinum Kaizo? I feel like if it's not randomized, there's less luck factor.
I feel like some of these challenges, like planning more blind challenges, is actually kind of hard, because like I can't do like that much research. It's just like I don't want to spoil it for myself. Kind of like a weird thing. Yeah, I was looking at a lot of like successful Nuzlocke videos. I think there is space for someone to just like be like brand new to Pokemon and like do a Nuzlocke. I think like the odd ones out. I don't know, I'm not really familiar with them. But they had a video that popped off. Pretty recent, I think it was like a year ago. But then other than that, I feel like a lot of the popular Pokemon videos I saw were like run and bun. So huge, like high level of difficulty, or just like ROM hacks. But I think I really don't like ROM hacks. ROM hacks do not interest me. So I don't know. Still gotta think about it. And then I feel like what does well on Twitch, like, what is it? Kaizo Ironmons actually do well on Twitch. And then, what's it called? And then Platinum Kaizo, I think. So I don't know. Still early brainstorming. Yeah, I think that one's just like luck. Maybe I could do like Emerald, but it's like, okay, if I think about the YouTube title, right? I feel like I can't do Emerald Kaizo anymore because it's not like technically the hardest Pokemon game anymore. But I guess for 9 circles, I didn't do the hardest one, but I don't know. Like, is Emerald Kaizo actually that much easier than Platinum Kaizo? Or has it just been out for longer? But like a hardcore Nuzlocke Emerald Kaizo. Is that realistic? But then I also don't want to like damage calc. If Platinum Kaizo, do they damage calc a lot? I think damage calc, I do not want to fucking damage calc. I like to play based off feel. Okay, never mind then. I don't know. I can't figure out something that is like... How long did a Small Ant's whole run take? Because I'm thinking like, okay, even if I were to do something that's really difficult, even if it took me like a year, like, I feel like that could be something I stream like once or twice a week or something. 300 hours. That's a lot of hours. That's like almost like a quarter of the year. Dude, that sounds so boring to me. 250 hours of calcs. Baho Jajo. My resting heart rate right now, it depends on what your definition is. Do you mean resting heart rate when I'm like sitting down, or resting heart rate overnight? Like when I'm sleeping? I feel like people use like both those. And then max heart rate is probably like 190 or one high 180s. I don't know. Yo, I'll be honest. I've had this heart rate monitor for like 3 years. I don't think I've ever watched it. Literally don't think I've ever watched it. Is that bad? Okay, maybe I've watched it once. It's like small at 430 hours. Fuck. That is a long time. Oh, you stopped wearing one because it's chafing your arm? I feel like my old one, when I had like a chest-based heart rate monitor, that one got disgusting. I feel like the armbands don't really get too bad. I don't know. I can't tell though. Ooh, big long run day today. Fuck. That actually sounds so great. Long run straight into some World Cup games. What is my favorite food? Fruit. At this point, watermelon. Genuinely, I could just eat watermelon every meal. That shit goes so hard in the summer. What's up, Smurfy? What is sub 75? Is that like 545 pace? 540 pace? Something like that, right? Legend, thankfully, I haven't pulled a bad watermelon in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I had a bad watermelon. Well, will I ever do a Terraria blind run? Yes, I will. I will for sure. I have played Geometry Dash. Bajo. There'll be a video that comes out end of this month. I just did Geometry Dash last month, actually. And by end of this month, I mean end of next month, maybe. Are we doing the board meeting after Melee Arc? Yeah, obviously I should have done it already, but I think we might move to a every 2 months board meeting. So maybe at the end of July. Just because I think every month is a little too much, too frequent. I think every 2 months might make a little more sense. Or even every 3 months, but we'll start with 2, I think. Just because I feel like it'll give me more time to like prep stuff, and then we could make each one more meaningful, I think. Well, I feel like right now every monthly, it might sometimes like I feel like it turns into like just like a, you know, just going through the motions maybe. If you post more often, your growth is accelerated. Yes, I do understand that. Ken, I'm gonna schedule it around your availability. I think at the very least, by the end of summer, we will be on a twice a month uploading schedule. I think we'll have the editors to do that. Or I'll have like the help I need. Which I think will be a good place. I think any more than that is like definitely pushing it. But I think we could rather, not easily, but like, okay, maybe like 3 every 2 months. What do I think is the best entertainment media? Movies, videos, games, shows. Damn. What a fucking question. I don't think it's games. Maybe it is games. I will actually take games. I think it is games. I think it is games. Because nothing gets you as like engaged as a game, right? Every other one of those you could kind of use as like second screen content, but like games you cannot really play as like second screen content, right? So if it's like a good game that you're interested in, I feel like that's essentially like the best form of entertainment. It amazes me how you prepare multiple products and release them together instead of one at a time. I mean, yeah, everything just turns into like a clusterfuck. Like, if I did each project in succession, I would have to take like 2-week streaming breaks. I feel like it'd be weird. It'd be even weirder. Yeah, I mean, Dada, I think it depends because I have stuff in the backlog right now. I have like stuff saved up. Like essentially like 5 main channel videos that I have footage for, but I haven't been able to edit yet. So I feel like for the next 5 months, we should have at least enough footage for like 2 videos a month. But it's mostly just like the editing stuff that needs help. DC, I guess that's true. Yeah, Ken, I would agree. I mean, also, I feel like shows slash like movies are just like less rewatchable or like repeatable. I feel like games have so much replayability depending on like the type of game. And Admiral Angus, you'd love to help me edit as a volunteer. Honestly, I think if you don't have a lot of experience, it might be hard just because I'm not really in a position to like do a lot of like hand holding while editing. But I mean, if you have examples of your work, I'm always down to like look at it, take a look, and see if there will be a good fit. But I think in terms of me helping other people out too, I think I need to like get to a point where I'm like super stable, and then I can take like more chances on like editors and stuff like that. What is my experience with running? So I got really into running over COVID in 2021, and then I was training pretty seriously for like a sub 15-minute 5K. And then I got injured. Then I had like 2 surgeries, and I basically like quit running because I couldn't run for like 2 years without like severe pain. Yeah, and then that brings us to today, where I just started running again for this challenge. And I don't know if my ankle is fixed. I feel like I'm still not running fast enough to like determine that. But yeah, that's kind of where I am now. If I'm going for a story, I'd almost always prefer reading or watching a show over playing it. Yeah, I think that's true for me as well. That's why I don't really like adventure games, because I don't like when games turn into like movies. But I think the challenge of a game is like really fun. I got my best times in my first year, and then got bad mental strength, so I wasn't pushing the envelope. I think running progression is very interesting. It's like, it's weird because sometimes, like just because you train really hard, I feel like that won't necessarily make you a better runner. I don't know, for me, like, I guess it really depended on like what I was training for. Like some years I had like a really, really nasty progression, like nasty good. But then other times it's like, didn't really see as much growth. But for me, it was like, as long as I was not getting injured, I felt like that was like a good training. I think injuries are just really hard. Maybe that could mean you're running like too much mileage though. I mean, I don't know your exact, just like hypothesizing, but like what if you were to like tone it down and then just run harder workouts? Like what if you're not able to push it because you're like kind of like feel overcooked? What's up, Master Race? Hello. Yeah, because I think for me at least, like, I was not improving the most when I was running the most mileage. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like the mental part of running is very interesting. It's weird though, because I feel like certain races, like I used to think you just had to push yourself really hard. But I feel like certain races, like some of my best races, I feel like I was not really pushing myself that hard. Like it just felt easier. So I don't know. I guess I do not have enough experience to really speak too much about that, but it's just weird. Like whenever I PR'd a race, I don't think that was like the hardest I pushed myself. Like the run just felt smoother. And then when I was really grinding out like a race, it could have been like for the same time, but I felt like I was working like so much harder. What's my pace right now? I think it's like 8:34, 8:40, 8:39, something like that per mile, minutes per mile. I don't know, I should be in like the top right or top left. Is your ankle officially not hurting then? It's not bad. I mean, there was like a little moment of like discomfort, but this level is completely fine. I think we could keep like pushing up a little by little. I genuinely think the thing that fucked me over was the shoes. I think the shoes made me run a lot more aggressively, like on my toes. And I think that my ankle doesn't like that. But this stuff is completely fine. I think it's a good sign though. Feels a lot better because I feel like I can actually run now instead of just like super slow jogging. Yeah, but Bajo, I feel like every runner will always feel like that. And I think that's almost like gaslighting. It's like, you think you could run that, but like you couldn't. I don't know, that's at least how I always feel after races. I feel like you always want more, but it's like maybe that's all I had. And I just think I had more. Because I feel like I've rarely left the race being like, I gave it all I had, and it was like a perfect race. Mezzo, what's up? No worries. No need to apologize. We're just doing the One Punch Man challenge for 100 days. Running 10 kilometers, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats. And we are currently on day 52. I see what you mean, Baho. Yeah. The fire within you. Watched the whole Minecraft video of yours and it was amazing. Thank you so much, Mezzo. DC, you saw my 100 speedrunner event. Have I played any more? No, I have not. But if CWAT has his next event, and I know about it for like more than a week in advance, or more than a couple days in advance, I will try to get a little collab with like Curryway or something to see if I can, do a little better. I think he said he'd do like another event like that sometime in the summer. Dude, it's so funny. Whenever I do these challenges, whenever I like watch it back, I look so bad. Like in the moment sometimes I'm like, ooh, I'm doing okay. And then I watch it back and I'm like, what am I doing? Could you also do a challenge for just raw RSG? Yeah, I can. Maybe after that challenge, once we get some coaching and stuff, we could run a raw RSG for like a week. It'd be sick to go like under 20 minutes or something. Took 3 months of playing to get sub 40 down. I feel like it would be so much pressure though, once you have like a good seed. I feel like that cannot be underplayed. Like just the sheer amount of pressure you feel when you get like a really good start. Like if you're getting like a 5-minute bastion into like, I don't know, 10-minute fort, it's like, oh shit, I gotta go. And I feel like that could cause a lot of errors. Yeah. And then you can't find the fucking portal room. You spent 10 minutes finding the portal room. You're our new dream. Don't know completely what that means, but I think you're talking about the YouTuber. That's crazy, DC. Did you die in the end or what? What's the most emotional piece of media you've consumed? Stuff that comes to mind, I think, is All I Want, the music video by Kodaline. Pretty emotional. I think the epilogue scene in La La Land, pretty emotional. I think the ending of Code Geass, pretty emotional. What else? Those are the three that immediately come to mind. Ah, DT, that sucks. Bro, you're running 75% of heart rate. 45? Should be in winter at 70. I don't know what that means. Are you saying I'm doing good or bad? Oh, resting heart rate should be 45. Got it. My resting heart rate when I sleep is probably in the 50s. And then when I'm like awake, it's probably like low 60s. Have I tried competitive games other than League? No, I haven't tried anything. Mafia Boss, I've never played a FPS game. I think we're eventually gonna have a Counter-Strike arc and see if we can learn the art of FPS games. My hypothesis is that I can't. Can you teach an old dog new tricks? Do you remember your first subscriber? No, I do not. I mean, you can't really know. I mean, you mean like Twitch sub? Like YouTube subs are not public, so you can't really know. But Twitch sub, dude, I don't even know Twitch sub. I know like some of my earliest chatters, but I don't really know like specific people. Or like my first, second, third. I know like my first 10 chatters though, I guess. DC, sounds easy. Guys, do I need to get a higher than 60 hertz monitor for Counter-Strike? When do we need to upgrade my monitor? Was there a lot of people watching the Minecraft streams? Not really. Most days like under 10 people. And then towards the end, maybe like 30 to 40. I should be at 144 at least. Got it. I need to buy a new monitor then. A non-office monitor. Yeah, I mean, Baho, the way I trained in the past, I think every coach has their own philosophy, but I did a lot of, I didn't do easy runs. I did like, I don't know, my coach called them like training runs. So no run that I did was like ever an easy run. It was like slightly elevated easy run. Which I actually really liked. I don't believe in like easy runs. Except for like a recovery run. Got it, DC. That makes sense. I need all the milliseconds I can get. Yeah, but Baho, I think everyone trains in a different way. I think it's like, personally, I think it's dangerous to have like blanket statements. Because even elite runners, they all train differently. So I had the most success when I was training like faster, easy runs. Damn, DC. So you're legit at Counter-Strike? Or Valorant? I see. Yeah, it's just like my injury was not because I was like running. It was because I was so stupid. It's because I was running on an infected blister for like 2 weeks. I didn't really have any other injury issues before that. Wait, why DC? Is it like, are people like fucking, is it toxic? I've never played FPS team shooter, so I don't know how toxic it is. What was my highest mileage you have run that would be sustainable? Probably like the highest mileage I ever ran was probably like 80 miles a week. High 70s, low 80s. But I think my ideal was like high 60s, like around 70. Wait, in those like team shooters, does everyone voice comm? Or like, is it normal to voice comm? Ah, interesting. I feel like League, no one voice comms. Honestly, when I play League the best, I just mute all. Dude, the mute all strat goes so hard. I feel like League used to be way more toxic. I feel like now it's not that bad. They have like a very good ban system, I feel like. No? It's like hard to be toxic because you just get fucking banned. Or like timed out. Really? Maybe I have like a higher bar because like I seen this shit show like 10 years ago. Like 10 years ago it was the Wild Wild West. Hello, Bobby. How's it going? DC, were you ever pretty toxic as well? Or were you always good? Because I've been toxic in the past. I was pretty bad when I was like 16. If I ever had arguments with someone in League, I would add them after and I'd force them to 1v1 me. I've been good, Bobby. I've been good. We're making our way through this challenge. Yeah, Artie, you like the blue? I actually really like the blue. I like this shade of blue. I'll be honest, I don't even remember June's color anymore. Oh, it's the green one. Guys, for my video, my YouTube video I should make a map across the US of like how far I ran. Or maybe I could run I could overlay it on top of like Manhattan and then see how many times I looped Manhattan. Or maybe I could also overlay a hamster wheel, because I feel like I'm just on a hamster wheel. Treadmill is just a hamster wheel. Why do hamsters like wheels? Interesting. That's true. Guys, you know, I like leave my house so little that like when I go outside, it feels like I'm like, you know when you're like in movies, you see someone like leaving the cave and they're like covering their eyes and stuff because it's so bright? That's genuinely how I feel leaving my apartment. I leave my apartment like once a week. I'm just like, oh my God, it's sun. It's the outdoors. No, I feel like this workout shit makes me too tired to go outside. Like, I feel like... Guys, when I don't stream, I'm literally just like laying down. Like all the time. Once I'm done with this, I will resume my life. Yeah, Bobby, once I finish this, I'm definitely gonna go back to running outside. Ah, light sensitivity. Maybe. Guys, I wanna get an actual autism test, like a diagnosis. I want to diagnose everything. Yes, and yes, I normally do go outside when I don't do this shit. I'm so bad at programming though, Ninja Gaming. I'm so bad at programming. Like at any of my jobs, I always felt like the stupidest person. Never give up, I am 14. What programming languages have I used? Mostly just like Python. Python and SQL, I guess. Does SQL count? SQL counts as a programming language, right? Is it like actually labeled a programming language? It's like a weird one, right? DC, that sounds disgusting. We're no longer, also guys, we're no longer doing more than 1 month challenges. We're gonna keep it contained at 1 month. 100 days is way too long. DC, I do want to make a game. I don't know what I would have to use though. Ooh, game dev is your forte. Wait, as in like that's your job or like a hobby? Is that your actual job? Ah, that's cool. Oh. Ah. Alrighty. Fantastic run. Ah. Why you stopped? Cause I did my 10 kilometers. Guys, what if next year we do the One Punch Man challenge again, but we do like 10 miles every day? Just kidding, I'm never doing this again. Never doing this again. Ooh, that could be a good challenge. 1,000 miles in 10... Wait, no, that's impossible. Wait, can you run 100 miles in a day? No way, right? So let's just say you slept for 8 hours. You had 16 waking hours to complete 100 miles. That's too much. What, that'd be like fucking 6 miles an hour? For 16 hours? Am I thinking about that correctly? Wait, 6 miles an hour. Wait. 6 times 16? 96, yeah. I mean, I think you could do 100 miles in one day, but the next day, I don't think you could like it would catch up to you, I think. It would catch up to you. Like, I don't think you could do like, I mean, I don't know, there's probably some crazy motherfucker who actually has that like record, but like I think at least just thinking about it like myself, I don't think like one day would be very hard, but if you like totally gassed yourself, I think it would be in the realm of possibility. I don't think like consecutive days of that would go well. Dude, no, I'm sure there's a record though. Like if you look up what was it called? Is it like called a speed project? Las Vegas to Los Angeles? I don't know how long that is, but there should be like some sort of like also, I don't know if that's like the best record, but yeah, but I'm talking about like a full week. Like, what about like a full week of running? Let me look at this. So the Speed Project is an unsanctioned 340-mile running relay. Who has the fucking record to this shit? Like a solo record. Okay, BL Barros holds the men's solo record for the Speed Project. 340-mile. Keep in mind, this is like in the desert. It's like Los Angeles to Las Vegas. 340 miles in 67 hours. So that's under 3 days, 340 miles. So they could do 100 miles a day for like 3 days, basically, or more than 100 miles a day for 3 days. But it's also in the desert. If it was like a completely flat, like mild climate, I think this person could probably do like 500 miles in 5 days. Maybe, I don't know. Xiaomi, hello. Thank you. So I guess it is possible to do like a fucking 100 miles a day for like 5 days. That seems insane, but I wonder what happens after you do that. Do you just sleep for like a full week? I wonder how much weight you would lose if you just did 500 miles in 5 days. You'd probably lose like fucking 15 pounds. Only one way to find out. Guys, also, how much money is my treadmill costing me? It's probably like non-negligible, right? Like the amount of electricity it uses. Oof. Oh man, I don't want to wear my hat. I don't know where to clip this on though. Oh, this is fine, I think. Do you still plan on selling it after the challenge? Yeah, probably. I want to turn this area into like a kind of a cool secondary, I don't know what to call it, like a studio, or like a maker space. This thing just takes up way too much space. And after the challenge, I'm not really going to use it. So I'd rather just run outside, you know? It's kind of like a lot. And it's pretty ugly in my room. I don't like it. It kills the vibes, if I'm being honest. Also, like, you guys don't know, but like everything on like this side of my room, it's like the messiest thing ever. Cause like, I don't have space to put my shit. Like, it's like a fucking mess over there. So I want to clean this up and then, I don't know. I might actually still have like this bench
and do more like weight stuff. But I'll definitely get rid of the treadmill. It's way too big. Way, way, way too big. Cave reveal. Dude, my like desk and like, I don't know, dude, this side of the room is so scuffed. It's actually ridiculous. Dude, my cable management is like, it's like fucking nightmares. It's so bad. It's insane. Awesome, dude. Yes, pretty good day. Again, I do wish I would be able to start my days earlier. But dude, these days, I feel like once you get into a habit of sleeping late, it's so hard to fix. Like, I'm just up for no reason. From like 1 a.m. to 3 p.m., I didn't do anything. Like, I literally didn't do anything. So why am I staying up like that? You know what it is actually? Sorry, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. It's because I start, actually yesterday I have no excuse, never mind. I was gonna be like, I start my afternoon stream later, so then I have my second Red Bull, or like my Red Bull, first Red Bull like later. So that's it, but yesterday I didn't even stream in the afternoon, so I don't know, that's not it. Ooh, Cape Verde, Argentina was 3 a.m. for you? Damn, dude, that shit was good though, it was worth it, no? Guys, can I be honest? I'm gonna out myself. I think I'm a little bit of a hater. So I was like all for Cape Verde. I was rooting for them. Also, yesterday was the first day I realized, guys, I thought Cape Verde was Ivory Coast. I thought Cape Verde was Cote d'Ivoire. Anyone else? Can anyone else just be man enough and admit it? It wasn't just me, right? Yeah, but I think I was so shocked. I was like, wait, what? My first thought was like, dude, Verde is Ivory? And then I was like, that doesn't really make sense. Dude, it's the American education system. Nothing is my fault. It's the fault of the US education system. I'm just a product of the US education system. I cannot get any of the blame. I remember getting over it at the end at the 11? Wait, what? At the age of 11, but no one is gonna believe me? I believe that. I was taught in my American school. Guys, how many countries in Africa can you name? Dude, my African geography is actually so scuffed. Ken, there's no way 50 to 60%. I think I could name like 12. How many total countries are there? Oh, learning all the countries. Dude, I want to do a like entire globe from scratch. Like create a world map. Like I became a modern day cartographer. What do you think about the couple who climbed Empire State? I did not know about that. What? Is this recent? I can't tell if you're serious or not. 'Cause it has not been the talk of my town, and I live in New York. Wait, you mean like climb as in like scale the outside of the building? Is that even legal? I feel like that's gotta be not legal. Whew. That's gotta be one of those not legal activities. It was so romantic. Damn. Well, I guess I gotta look it up after then. After stream. Dude, I just got like overwhelmingly tired right now. If I can do this. I can do this. Are you doing pull-ups today? Yeah. I've been trying to do them as much as I can. Do you drink my coffee black or no? No, I drink coffee chocolate milk. I drink chocolate milk with a splash of espresso. I guess it's like a mocha, yeah. I guess it's kind of like a mocha. Have I consulted any gym trainer about your routine or diet? Nope. The only time I'll ever drink coffee black is like on a really hot summer day when I'm kind of feeling a little like, what's the right word? I'm feeling like a little groggy or something, or like just not like super good about myself. And then sometimes I'll just have like an iced cold brew. And I think those iced cold brews go really hard. When I need something like super like crispy and like really fresh feeling, that's the only time I'll ever drink black coffee. I buy it from a store. Like I buy like the bottled coffees, like the big bottled coffees. I'm actually not a fan of matcha. I think matcha's overrated as fuck. Sorry. I much rather prefer coffee. Or chai sometimes. Boba is great. Boba is great. The only issue with boba is like, it's too like filling. So I like to drink like, I'm an excessive person. I like to binge. And sometimes boba, even though okay, when it comes to drinks, like I am like the fucking truest American ever. and I need like an extra large drink. I love liquids. So I think I just want to drink more liquid, and I can't drink enough liquid when it's like boba. It's just like too like heavy or something. Yeah, I don't know. I like large containers of liquids. Sue me. Ooh, Kin, that sounds actually sick. Yeah, sometimes I'll honestly get boba without the boba. Does that still make it boba? I don't know. I guess then it's just milk tea. Sometimes I'll just get milk tea. Also, sometimes, okay, this is how much of a fat ass I am. Sometimes I will get both like a milk tea and a fruit tea. I need two, because I need best of both worlds. And I'll have one in like the early afternoon, and then I'll have another one like 4 hours later. Bro, you are my motivation. Never give up, please. Ninja Gaming. Guys, you know what's funny? It's like, I get like a lot of these comments, like, never give up. Like, guys, I'm not close to giving up. You got nothing to worry about. I wasn't thinking about giving up anytime soon. But I appreciate the support. Can't hurt saying it. That's true. Oh. I get a superset today. Guys, are bear traps actually scary? Guys, are any of you hunters? Like, any of you been hunting? I've actually never... I'm so... Ah! Sorry, guys. I dropped you. Or I dropped the mic. I've never actually, like, been anywhere near that world. Ugh. I'm a city boy. What's a nature? Same. I don't really know what nature is. Oh, I wasn't even aware you needed a license. You mean like a gun license, or like, is there like a specific like hunting license? How are the fireworks in New York? I actually didn't hear any yesterday. Maybe there's like a ton tonight, but I don't know. Are guns expensive? I just do not know anything about guns. I would imagine a gun is probably like $100.
Oh wait, no, Ken. I've been in New York for 4th of July before. I think the nice part is you could see like it very nicely from anywhere. Guns are expensive. Like how much we talking? Like $200? Like I feel like guns are for sure less expensive than laptops. There's no way a gun is more expensive than a laptop, no? Ah, 200, 300. You can rent a gun. I don't know why that made me laugh. It just sounds funny. I mean, I guess that makes sense for like a hunting gun, but I was just thinking more like for a personal gun. It's like, why would you need a personal gun rental? I'm just gonna rent this gun for a week. I just need it for a week. Awesome, dude. I have an armband. I have an armband. Oh. I wonder how my mind feels, like my subconscious. Like, what did my brain? It's like, why are we doing this? What happened? If you don't mind, how is it that you decided to have such short hair? So I had really long hair before, awesome dude. And then it was weird. I basically moved across the country to train. Like I wanted to be a professional runner, so I moved basically to like these mountains to like just by myself. To like train with like some of this like one like really good running coach, and it kind of felt like I was almost like I feel like it was like a spiritual journey, and I felt like I was like essentially like going to like I was becoming like a monk, and I don't know, I just shaved my head because I thought it was like I was like shedding my past life. And I was kind of like embarking on a new journey. And then ever since that,
like I like stopped running and stuff. But ever since that, I've just always had like I've always kind of like shaved my head every few weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, Ran to Japan is sick, dude. That guy is insane. Yeah, but I don't know. After I shaved my head, it's like this feels more like me. It's like me. I can't imagine myself with hair because that wouldn't feel like me anymore. I don't know. This is just like the new me, and I don't know if I will ever have hair again or like grow out my hair. I don't know. Just like a weird thing. Can you show a picture? I think I can. Give me a sec. Oh. Let's see if I can pull it up. I think it should be like a 7TV thing. There's an emote. It's Rue hair. There it is. I went to the desktop for you. Ugh. So it's like really fucking long. It's weird though, like I don't know. I also like a little part of that is like I always hated getting my hair cut. I feel like I generally don't like strangers touching me. So I actually really like some of my like least favorite parts of life were like going to get my hair cut. Sounds pretty fucking random, but like I absolutely hated getting haircuts. DC, I know I'm like self-diagnosed autistic, but I want to get like official diagnosis. Because I feel like I don't know, it's I mean, I feel like I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I have a lot of I guess of those check marks, I guess. But it was weird, like okay, so I've always like I feel like I've considered that I was like autistic for like I don't know, maybe like 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. But then like once I started streaming, a lot of people were like, huh, you might be ADHD. But like I've never considered myself, like that would never entered my mind. But like, I don't know, it still doesn't really make sense to me. I've never really like thought I would have had ADHD. But like a lot of chatters have been like, you might have ADHD. And I'm like, why do you think that? I don't know. Because I've never felt that way. I don't think I know enough about ADHD to like really say. All I know is I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I'm neurodivergent, definitely. Yeah, I feel like DC, the only reason why is like, I feel like sometimes it like, I don't know what the right word is, but like, I don't want to like just say I have ADHD without like being sure. Like I'm like pretty sure I have some, you know, I am like on the autism spectrum.
So I feel like that I'm like more open about saying, but like I just don't know enough about ADHD. I got my read of you having ADHD from the way you read chat. Dude, I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Like, I do not know what that means. Ninja Gaming, oh my god. How was it cutting the long hair? It was very emotional. Honestly, I have like a video footage. I could share it, I don't know, sometime if you guys are curious. Dude, it's not okay. DC, the only reason I do that is because I feel bad. Like, obviously, that's something I will have to give up at some point, like trying to talk to all the chatters. But like, as long as I can do it, I don't necessarily like ignoring people. But like, I don't know. I feel like it feels bad. Oh, you don't think an ADHD could do that? Interesting. Very interesting. Hello, Walter Beely. Do you play an instrument? I do not actively play an instrument, but I've played a lot of instruments in the past. I've played like piano, oboe, cello, guitar. That's probably it. Yeah. To like some degree, I've played them. But now the only things I can really play are piano and guitar. Don't check up the rate of ADHD in the top streamers. Trumpet is a super instrument. Dude, okay, Baho, the only issue with trumpet is your neighbors probably hate you. Like, it's just too loud. Brass instruments, you cannot play softly, can you? Like, I feel like if you're living in an apartment or something, it is probably tough. Like, I could play piano quietly, but I don't know about the trumpet. Dude, Kim, you can do that? That's actually sick. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. Hey, what do I mean just get harder? I mean my body getting harder. Wait, the body and the mind. Actually, both. I've always wanted to learn the piano, but I haven't done it. Dude, Bobby, you know what? Actually, like, I think piano is actually the easiest instrument to learn. It's like straight up the easiest instrument to learn. Especially if you're just focusing on like one hand. If you're doing one hand, like obviously if you're playing like both hands and stuff, it's like could get difficult. But if you're just playing like one hand, like melodies, it's like it couldn't be any easier. I mean, okay, that's like a lie. No, I don't think it could get any easier. Even something like recorder, right? Recorder should be like the easiest instrument, no? But like recorder, you have to know fingerings. But like piano, you just have to know like the key, which I think is easier. I did rip off the calendar, yes. Wow, thank you for the 200 jewels, by the way. I mean, Bob, you can get like a MIDI keyboard for like very cheap and just plug it into your computer or like laptop or whatever. I feel like that's like not a bad, like a cheap MIDI keyboard with like, what, like 32 keys, 27 keys or something. Honestly, you can start with 27 keys. It's probably like 20 bucks or something. And that would be like good enough for like the beginning. And then even just play like simple melodies. I feel like it's super like empowering and fun. Like the only reason piano's hard is because you can play two, like you have two hands. That's the only reason piano's hard. Like if piano was like one hand each, it'd be like the easiest thing ever. But like because piano's so easy, you can make it like super hard and play like really complicated stuff. I feel like. Ooh, bio. Guys, okay, is Rush E possible? Like, how hard is Rush E? What if we did 54 hours of Rush E? Would I hate myself? Isn't piano just like Geometry Dash? Okay, that was a bad comparison. Sorry. It's not like Geometry Dash. It's a lot harder than Geometry Dash. What if I learn 9 circles on the piano and I see how long it takes me? Does it take me more or less than 54 hours? Oh my god. Bro, do you have any... Okay, are you the same person who asked last time? Do I have any girlfriends or do I have a girlfriend? Because I guess yes to both. Alrighty. What am I doing right now? Oh, I gotta weigh. Dude, I really like the blue. I really like the new calendar. I'm kind of loving it. Guys, I think today could be a bounce back. I think we could have a bounce back today. Like a bounce back to like 130, 138 maybe? I'm feeling a little bit of a bounce back. Ooh. Guys, just know I could be 136 if I wanted to. If I peed. But 137.2 for now. So no bounce back. We're still kind of trending low. Why does everyone have a bright color in chat and not you? Dude, awesome dude. You gotta change your color yourself. That ain't on me. That's on you. That's a you problem. A problem that you can actually fix yourself if you choose a different color, I believe. Hold on. Let me pull up the graph. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? How are the up throw up airs, Rue? They're dude, I don't know. I give up. We'll talk about it later, but I give up. You know, sometimes I think I've used the title, the YouTube title. This broke me, but Melee, it actually broke me. It actually broke me. I'm a shell of myself. All right, there's our new graph. Whatever, 137.2. I don't know. It's whatevs. Do you regret doing Smash? Kind of. If I'm being honest, kind of. I am regretting Smash. It's a fucked game. But I don't know. We just got a couple more days. We just got to get through this. Anyways, y'all, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna be back in just a short bit. We'll be back in like 2 hours ish. I'm gonna eat some watermelon and I'll be back in a little bit. And I'm gonna have a good attitude when I come back in 2 hours, guys. I'm gonna be smiling and have a good attitude for another splendid day of Super Smash Bros. Melee.